following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Hangin with Cowboys.
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star in Frisco. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, and Shannon Gross.
Thursday!
Feeling good?
Still feels like Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm all off this week.
This week is disaster as far as body clock goes.
I tell you
what
what,
day
though,
it is.
Tell you what, though, young men, I'm excited because we sat at the once again at the lunch table and came up with some great ideas. Can you share those ideas with us, Shannon?
We are going to attempt. Now, things we attempt with players don't always work out.
They don't, but hey.
But we are going to attempt to play a new game today, and where we sit on our normal perch on the couches. And instead of me going into the locker room to try to retrieve players, we are going to sit on these couches, which are between our locker room and our lunchroom. So the players all have to pretty much walk through this area to get to the lunchroom. And we are going to heckle players and try to get them to sit down with us for – we're going to call it the 2-minute drill, but we're really going to keep them for 3 minutes because we don't think we can do this in 2 minutes. But we're just going to ask them – get as many guys as we can in 45 minutes to an hour and just rapid fire questions and see what happens.
And we may sprinkle in a few coaches, few scouts, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be rapid fire.
Yeah, we got to figure out how, when we're done with it, how it's going to look and play on the show.
Yeah.
But we'll figure all that out. But we'll see what happens. We can't guarantee anything, but it should be fun because probably going to holler at people we normally wouldn't try to pull out of the locker room. Like maybe Dak will walk by, maybe Zeke, maybe Tank, maybe some.
Maybe
of
we can get one of these big stars.
Beasley, maybe they'll give us 3 minutes.
Maybe Beasley want to spread some sauce on us or something.
Oh, man, it's going to be awesome.
If not, I guess we at least know Antoine Woods and Joe Looney will sit down with us. So we'll at least have a couple of guys.
Swaim.
Maybe Swaim.
If he can bend his knee.
Yep, we'll see. Might not be able to sit. He might have to stand. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We do have Rod Smith lined up for today. We talked to him last week. And we actually talked to him in the same shirts that we are wearing today.
Yes.
These nice fleece from JCPenney.
Nice.
And we
these.
We actually get to take them home today. I'm kind of excited.
Awesome. You know, Eric, I ain't down with you, brother. I ain't down with you. I'm down with JCPenney, but I ain't down with you, Eric.
You see, he's not on the show. I didn't invite him back.
Thank you,
Couldn't
man.
even get my man the right side.
Way to look out for you, boy.
Said he was going to and still didn't follow up with it.
But you know, it's a little cold, so I'm wearing this out of here. Thank you, Eric.
We got the talking point. Why are we
do.
wearing these?
We'll get to it in a little
okay.
bit.
Right.
That's a tease.
What talking point?
That's called a tease. I don't ever do that, but that's called a tease.
You do that regularly.
Hey, man. Hey, so today we're going to do this a little different.
Okay.
My man Shannon Gross, our host, is going to talk to our computer analyst and numbers man, Kurt Daniels, and I'm going to sit over here and watch him take him through.
They don't tune into this show to listen to me spout numbers.
But today,
they want to hear stories
I'm quiet,
from you.
man. I didn't even put on my headset. I'm waiting to see how Shannon Gross handle this.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Kurt sends me an email about possible show ideas every day. So you sit there and watch, and I'm going to read Kurt's question that he sent to me right back to him. You ready?
I don't have an answer. It's just a talking point.
What was that again, Douglas?
Mrs. Hearns?
Oh, man.
Oh, Mrs. Hearns.
Yeah, I got a few comments after Hearns scored the other night.
Did you?
Oh,
on Twitter?
Hey, well, let's hear him. Let's hear him. Let's hear him. I mean,
mean tweets?
It may not.
No, they were nice. They were laughing.
Were they?
It was fun.
Oh. All right, Kurt. After last week, Cowboys are now 29th in third down percentage allowed at 44%. What is the issue? Execution? Scheme?
Yeah?
Nate, you already got to get involved. That didn't last long.
The problem, the problem with us is you can call it execution. You can call it execution, but as you lose players and as you integrate new players, you have to find out what they can do and what they can't do. We have basically 15 days with the core of the team to get that corrected, and we only had maybe 6 days to get it corrected with the new guy, Mr. Cooper. But this team outplayed us. It didn't come down to scheme. It didn't come down to anything else, but we didn't execute.
Yeah. Now this is percentage allowed, so this is on the defense, right?
Yeah. But you know what?
Can you pull it up over
our offense? But our offense played a great part in this. Our offense played a great part in
helping
this
them stay
because
rested.
if they remember now, we got a turnover. Am I correct? We got a sack strip by D-Law, then we got a turnover by Jalen, and I think Sean Lee recovered it. Is I'm correct?
I think that's right. Yeah.
And so now, and we missed a field goal. That's 17 points. You got to understand that Texas was in the same boat we were in. Mentally, they were saying, "Wow, they on the road in a hostile environment. For once, we had a dominant crowd at home. If we'd have scored them 17 points." We're looking at a different team. Mm-hmm. Remember, as the game went on, they never abandoned Lewis, number 33. Passes out of the backfield, running the ball out of the backfield, screens. They never abandoned their running game. And they had an unbelievable statistic on third downs. Especially in the first half. Yeah. So our defense came and gave us opportunities to help them help us as an offense, and we didn't do it. So, yes, it all fell down on our defense, but they were exhausted. And that's just the bottom line. It ain't about they're not good enough and they can't play and, what happened? What happened is, the great Vince Lombardi said, fatigue made cowards of us all. You may want to hit a guy, but if you can't run up and get to him, you ain't going to hit him.
But even for the whole season, they're 29th in the NFL. I mean, they just haven't been able to get off the field.
Can you look that up and see if that's
but
steadily
in the red
gone
zone,
down?
They do get off the field. Okay, don't let between the 20s distort what happens at the end. In this league now, Kurt, in this league of who we are, of the NFL, it's when you're at home, it's a basic rule now. We'll give you 3 all day, but we will not give you 7. So when you give up 7, you tend to lose games at home. When you give up 3, you tend to win games at home. So now if you're on the road and you got to get this 3, that's one thing. You're on the road and you try to punch that 7 when you can get it. But when you're at home, you have to score 7.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not getting off the field on third down, aren't you? I mean, you're just wearing yourself out by the end of the game.
You are. But if you go and look at the teams that are good, all of them are great red zone teams. A lot of teams in today's NFL, they giving you the 20 to the 20. They giving it to you. They ain't when you see the most dynamic plays now in the red zone, whereas before you used to see it all over the field. Now you see the more dynamic plays once you cross the team's 50. Once you go over into their 50, teams go to blitzing you a little bit more. The field gets shorter. They take more chances to try to make sure to ensure that you only get 3. To ensure that. So, yeah, we're 20 to 20, we ain't no good. And that distorts our numbers. But we still a team that holds teams under 20 points a game, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, we wish we could, we wish we could be that team that, hey, on third down or whatever, because if you go back just 3 games ago, we were a top team for us holding 2 people down on third down. Mm-hmm. But you can't continue to act your defense, and I don't care it's only a few teams that are super defenses, and that only lasts maybe a year and a half if you don't have a great offense. If you have a great offense, then you something special.
Our defense is giving up 45 in the red zone percentage scoring touchdowns. They're at 46%.
And that's all because of 1 week.
And that's for the season. In the last 3 games, they're at 57%.
That's what I'm saying, but that's all about last week.
Yeah, last
when
week
you go
80.
it was 4 times they was in our red zone, and they scored all 4.
I think it was 4 or 5.
Yeah, so how many times are you on the 20 on the 5-yard line? Because you remember one game we played against the Texans. and they were on our 5 4 times, and we
Yeah.
stopped them every time for field goals, we should have won that game. There's no way in the world we lost that game. All our offense had to do was get a couple of touchdowns, and we win that game, brother. So when your defense give you multiple opportunities and turn back teams over and over again, our job as offensive-minded people, with an offensive-minded coach, with a coordinator that's been a head coach and an offensive coordinator, it's nowhere in the world we get down there and don't find a way to get 7 a couple of times. It just you can't even begin to think that way, and that's what we did several times.
What do you think's wrong with interceptions? Kurt had a great stat here on interceptions. This year they're tied for 30th with only 2 interceptions. Last year they were tied for 24th with 10. The year before, 27th.
That's got to get
9.
better, man.
30th in 2015 with only 8.
Put Everson Walls in the Ring of Honor.
Like ghost of Everson Walls.
If you
And Carson Wentz has only thrown 2 all year. So
okay, Kurt, do me a favor. Look up the middle of the road team and see how many turnovers. Go to turnovers and see how many because
is interception something you can coach, or is that
God.
just
it just got to be an instinct. Some guys got that knack, and when that ball hit the air, they gonna catch it. They just built to get it. And some guys, you can throw it right in their hands. And if you don't hit them in the gut and try to throw it out of the back of their back, they ain't gonna catch it.
Yeah, and it seems like Jeff Heath's one of those guys that's always around the ball. He doesn't always come down with it, but he seems like
The majority of the time he will.
Borderline,
Yeah.
a ball hawk.
Yeah.
But then in just recent memory, they haven't really had that guy that's, they've had some great athletes, but they haven't really had that guy that seems to, I don't know, is it taking the right angle? Is it high pointing the ball at the right time? Is it just...
It's just a knack. It's just some guys got that knack. And where we at, Kurt?
Okay, for interceptions, we're
Interceptions, turnovers, whatever you want to present to us. Because if we were a team, and I'm not joking, if we had just 7 more interceptions or turnovers, we'll be in the thick of this thing.
yeah, it's just strange. Like
Yeah.
Cleveland has the most takeaways. Chicago, Miami, New England. New England's in the top 4. You get down. Who are some of the top teams here? The Rams. They're tied for 10th with 14 takeaways.
See, this is what I tell people. If you're in the top 16 guys in any type takeaways in this league, you should be at least even. That's what takeaways and turnovers at least give you a chance to stay even in a game. If not, take the game over. And that's what I'm telling them. You'll find out that them stats are funny. Mm-hmm. The only thing that you can really lay your hat on is if your defense can hold people up under 20 and your offense can consistently score 28 points.
Here's something funny if you're looking at stats. Scroll back up, Kurt. Buffalo has 16 interceptions. New Orleans has 1. That's a giveaway. Hang on.
That's what they've.
Never mind.
they've
I'll leave the
thrown.
stats to Kurt. Never mind. Never mind. That's why you're the stats guy.
Yeah,
But-
it's
But see, all these teams that has what you look for as an offense and a defense is the turnover ratio. You go back and you look at the top teams, they plus, whether it's a +1 or
Yeah.
+2.
Rams are +7.
You see what I'm saying?
Redskins +7.
They may not have a lot of turnovers, but they ain't turning the ball over.
Kansas City's +5. But you have some like Cleveland. They're +11. They're leading the league. It's crazy. But Seattle +9. Carolina +8.
But who is their defensive coordinator? Greg Williams, a bad boy, man. I'm not joking you now.
Which the Cowboys are -2 right now. That's 20th in the league.
And now you don't have a good offense. How you gonna win? How you gonna win?
Well, they're not,
Our
man.
quarterback has turned the ball over every for about 4 straight games.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had
See, nobody's bringing that up. Our quarterback has turned the ball over 4 straight games.
Mm-hmm. Man. Call us. Let's take some calls. 888-855-2297.
He wanted me to talk, but now it's gloomy doom.
888-855-2297. Nate's depressing. Let me tell you about why we're all dressed alike today.
Okay,
you want to
tell
hear
us.
about that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Instead of this depressing football nonsense. J.C. Penney created 10,000 of these fleece right here that we have on, and they are nice and they're very warm.
Oh, they go, man.
For Texas stores only, Nate still got his tag. You can take the tag off. You can take it home now.
Yeah.
Texas stores only. They're not available online or any other retailer. When you purchase a fleece, you can upload your receipt to DallasCowboys.com. JCPenney for a chance to win. You get tickets, parking, and an opportunity to be on the field for Thanksgiving Day's Red Kettle Kickoff halftime show with Meghan Trainor. And Nate had a great idea. If you're going to buy a couple of these, 3 or 4 for the family, bring them up separate and upload every receipt separately so you have a better chance of winning.
Yeah.
Pennies will make a $10 donation to the North Texas Salvation Army for every one of these they sell, up to $100,000.
You see me on there, Kurt? You see me?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh, I like that.
The Salvation Army, Nate's got
Douglas got his on.
If you're selected as a winner, you must attend the dress rehearsal on Wednesday, November 21st, but it's also a chance to get up close with Meghan Trainor. Promotion ends the 13th, which I believe is Monday.
Yeah.
So get your local JCPenney store and take advantage of this offer. And these really are nice.
They are.
No
Very
joke.
nice.
They're super nice. Thank you to Pennies for hooking us up. Thanks to Eric Moore for getting Kurt and our size right, and Nate will forever hold this against you until he gets to 3X.
No, I'm good. Hey, wow.
You want another turnover stat?
Yes.
The Cowboys have turned the ball over in 5 games this year, and they haven't in 3 games. You want to guess which ones they have and which ones they haven't?
So every game they've turned the ball over, they've lost.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And every game they haven't, they've won.
Yep.
Wow. In the words of our co-host.
Big difference there, huh? Beating themselves.
Huge difference. Hey, Douglas, I completely forgot who you said was on the phone.
Normally they put you in type mental ward if you go to beating yourself, you know?
James in New York City.
James in New York City. What's up, James?
Hey, what's going on? What's up, Shannon and Nate? What's going on, boys? How are you guys doing?
Great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm actually driving right now. I'm actually in Long Island now, so I'm a little outside the city.
You on the
real quick before I
speakerphone?
get into what? I'm sorry?
You on the speakerphone?
I'm on a Bluetooth right now.
No, Nate doesn't have his headset on.
Where he say he's
Put
at?
your headset on.
But I'm saying, where does he say he's driving around?
Long Island. My fiance's sister had a child, so
Right, you say you driving around.
Well, driving on the highway.
Okay, do you have a hands-free set?
Yeah, he's got his Bluetooth.
Yeah, I got my Bluetooth on.
Okay, all right.
Nate doesn't have his headphones on, so he didn't hear you say that. And he's trying to act like he's too cool to put them on.
The color of your Bluetooth is blue?
It says it on the thing, on the driver.
I'm saying, but it's on the drivers. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to make sure you're safe, man.
No. Oh, yeah, Nate. No. I'm safe, man. Don't worry. I hook it in before I even pulled out because I know it's crazy. The cops out here, they'll ticket you for anything around here.
Okay, all right. Well, whatever your question may be, you can now ask it.
Yeah. I was just going to say real quick, if you guys can think of something that you guys want for the holidays from New York City that we can send you food-wise, I want to do it for you guys because you guys do a great show. You don't got to answer me right now, but I'll call back next week if you guys got anything on the mind.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah, when we play New York, get us a strip sack.
I got you guys. As far as you guys, as far as the point, I want to talk about Troy's point that he made the other day about the organization and your take on it. I thought what he talked about was everything that has been going wrong with the organization, starting with Jerry at the top. You know, ever since Jimmy left, you know, let's face it, we've been a less than successful franchise. We've been pretty mediocre. My question going forward is to you guys is, with the revolution that's going on in the passing game, do you guys feel that, A, we're playing in this box that we can't compete in, and B, do you guys see the change coming at the end of the year?
Both great questions. Thank you, James. Nate,
it's all on Kurt today.
Okay.
No.
I did not hear what he said.
What were the questions again?
Oh, my God.
At least
We need Nate to put those headphones on.
Let me put on my headset so we lose calls.
So the question was, Kurt, the first one was, in today's NFL, the way the passing game is, are the Cowboys trying to play a game that's not relevant to today's NFL game because they try to run the ball, basically, if I paraphrase what James said? Are they playing in the wrong sandbox, basically?
Yeah, I don't think they're using Dak like they should. They're
What are
not
you
opening
reading
it
over
up.
there that's so damn important that you're not
I'm
paying
trying-
attention?
Let me answer your question, young man. It's all right to say that you're a run team but the run team thing only comes should be only as a game plan. And I'll give you an example. When you see the New England Patriots, some games they'll come out and run the ball 35 times because it is conducive to the defense that they're playing against that they do that. Now you look at Todd Gurley 2 weeks ago when they was getting Green Bay was in on them. They wanted to try to keep Aaron Rodgers off the field, so running game had to become a part of their arsenal, and they started relying on Gurley a little bit more. So if the running game is what you do best, that's fine. But if that's your sole bread and butter, you can't do that in a league that requires that if you go one-dimensional, we can beat you.
Yeah, they're shutting down the running game. So, I mean, Zeke's got, 30 yards a couple weeks ago and then, 60 last weekend or something?
Yeah, so the running game, even though that's your bread and butter, if you're not totally over the top with it, which we're not, to win in this league, you got to throw. To win in this league, you have to throw. So, great question, and sorry that I wasn't on it. I thought Kurt, we had already had prearranged that this thing would be coming from Kurt, but something
it was
happened.
prearranged.
And then the other question was, do you think there'll be a coaching change at the end of the season? And that's going to be probably everybody's question from here on out.
And you can ask that question. You have a right as a fan, a passionate fan, because most people are passionate, especially when you take the day off to go see your fiance and the child and the incoming child. So, hey, I ain't telling you that you need to go to work and be able to pay for this, but, hey, think about it. Yeah, but
what are the top teams, Kurt, as far as passing yards right now?
You can't. That's one thing we don't know, and we close to this organization. But I think Kurt and I think Shannon said even the people we know that it's like that never comes up. I mean, I don't ask, but I'm sitting there listening, sitting down, being quiet, and that never comes up. That hey, is it going to be a head coaching change? That's the only one. That's the only one you should be worried about. I mean, because they changed the coordinators. The question then becomes, is it going to be a new offense? And that's what people think. Okay, they changed to coordinators. It's going to be a new offense. Are you really sure of that? Mm-hmm. The only way you know you're going to get a new offense is if they get a new coach. And as long as there ain't no alternative, it ain't going to be the same offense. But if there's no alternative, it'll be the same offense.
Norv runs the same style offense?
Yeah, basically.
Who are you? We were talking about the passing game. Just read off your top 10, 11 passing teams as far as yardage so far this season.
The Buccaneers are actually first, then the Falcons, Chiefs, Steelers are fourth, Rams fifth, Packers, Saints, Vikings, Giants are ninth, Baltimore's 10th.
And
Patriots
you going
11th.
from first. This is why I don't ride numbers. Who is number one in passing?
Buccaneers.
Okay, and you know why they
Fitzmagic.
number one in passing? It's because you can be guaranteed every game they down.
Coming from behind.
And they're coming from behind, and they're going to throw it. They're going to air it out. They got Jackson. They got the other kid. They're going to be trying to throw this thing deep and get some big yardage.
But if you
they opened the season with Fitzmagic, and he was lighting it up for 300-400 yards a game.
Right. But if you look at the rest of those teams, those are all teams that are headed towards the playoffs.
I understand. What's the next team? It was
second was Falcons.
And
the Chiefs.
The Falcons is on the cuffs. And what I'm trying to get at is you're gonna find teams that don't have good records could be 1 and 2, and then you want us to start leveling out like the Chiefs. But the reason the Chiefs probably ain't number one in passing because they got Hunt in the backfield. And they got other people that they're gonna hand the ball to and give the ball to.
Yeah, but I guess the point to looking at these numbers is if you're in a passing league and to be competitive,
you're gonna have to pass. Yes, you do.
So most of these teams, and if you go to the bottom, read off the bottom, Kurt.
Last is Buffalo, Arizona's 31st, Titans 30th, Cowboys 29th, Jets 28th, Seahawks 27th.
And I'm with you. That great.
So I mean, you gotta put some yards up to be in it. I mean, there's outliers. There's obviously there's some in the bottom half that but for the majority, you got to pass the ball to win games in this league.
Yeah, once every 10 or 15 years, Tampa Bay wins without a passing game. Baltimore wins without a passing game. the Broncos, even though it was Peyton Manning, won without a passing game.
But listen, when they got in the playoffs, except for Denver, when they got in the playoffs, remember when Flacco got in the playoffs? That's how he got his big contract, because he was unconscious.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking about Dilfer.
Okay. You talking about? He could have been unconscious in a coma. Yeah, not nothing against him personally, but hey,
let's take one more call.
Good call, Doug. Good shot, Doug.
What you got, Kurt?
Well, I would just say if you break the leaders by passer rating, Saints are first, Chiefs second, Chargers third, Falcons fourth, Rams fifth,
there you go,
Seahawks sixth,
call it, Kurt,
Vikings seventh, Eagles ninth,
you the man,
Panthers
Kurt. All right, yeah,
Houston 10th, 11th. I mean, that's your playoff team.
That's your playoff teams right there, brother.
Ride the back of your quarterback.
Yeah.
We got.
Well, we you know what, man? We have other shows that come on here. You know, we got what's the name of the other shows?
I don't know.
They're not award. They you know the thing about it, they got awards and we don't, but we the best show. How's that?
I don't know.
How's that?
All I can think is
paying off people.
I feel like 3 years ago Seahawks.
I don't think they submit us. I think they're jealous.
That's true.
We have the best looking show that's on the Cowboys network.
Hey, put yourself up, Douglas. Put yourself up on the screen.
I can't do it at the moment.
He doesn't have pants on? What? You don't have? Oh, there you go.
Okay, you look at we're in sync, baby.
Yeah.
We should change our name to In Sync. Look at all those guys.
It's gotta be, man.
Yeah.
Is that In Sync or Backstreet?
I don't know.
That was In Sync, I think. That's In Sync, yeah. All right, before we take a break, that was a great.
Yes, it was.
That's
Kurt.
great on the fly stats.
For the first time
ever
in a long
time. Ever.
See, we got him laughing now. It's been a while since we had it. He'll smile, but now he laughing. And you feeling good, Kurt?
Yeah.
You looking
I always feel
bro.
good when I'm in here with you guys.
Okay. All right.
Well, Mrs. Hearns?
Always.
I was panicked then.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, let's go back to the phone. Jay, Rhode Island. What's up, my man?
What's up, guys? How you doing? Is everybody okay now?
Jay, I got some good news and I got some bad news.
All right, give me the bad news.
The bad news is we're going to have to kind of ban you from the show for a couple of days next week because guys are texting me saying they can't get in because of you. The good news is you got a secret to getting in.
What's the good news?
The good news is you have a way and a secret to getting in. I don't know what that is, but continue to do it because we're on your side.
Oh, man, people are hating on me. I can't. Like Shannon just said, see, everybody else is jealous about your show. They're probably jealous about me as well.
Okay.
Hey, listen, though, all kidding aside, I mean, last week, everybody said we were going to win. Even the guys on the NFL Network, everybody picked us to win. And, that was kind of making me nervous because let's not forget this Tennessee team was down 17-0 against the Philadelphia Eagles and did come back to win.
Yes, sir, they did.
So I was a little apprehensive going into that game. That being said, we may be America's team, but we are a very small family because there is no in-between with Dallas Cowboys. Kind of like Shannon and myself, you either love us or you hate us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, more people hate him, though. Go ahead on.
But there's no in-between, and a lot of people, they listen to the guys on NFL Network. The only guy on NFL Network that is fair, who happens to be a friend of mine, is Cole Wright. Know him well. He's a, super dude. And, these people that, they listen to the Stephen A. Smith and they listen to, First Take and Shannon and what's that other guy, Skip? I call him Skip Sayless instead of Skip Bayless. He's always giving nicknames. He should be Skip Sayless. But I think we should just stick together as a family. Let me just tell you a 30-second story. At work, I didn't get along with this guy, and I'm always very polite to everybody. And he's always like jabbing me, and I'm like, dude, please don't push me. You know, my temperance will only go so far, okay? Then about 2 days ago, found out he was a Cowboy fan. Now we're friends. Okay?
Right.
So we have to stick together. You know, anything is possible. I don't know what's probable, but I'm not going to down anybody. I'm not going to second-guess everybody because I know what everybody wants. And, you know, and I just wanted to say hi to you guys and get off the line before Shannon blows me up again. And, you know, God only knows what the heck he's going to say about me or what he thinks is going to come out of my mouth, okay?
Okay.
We love you, Jay.
Be good, Jay.
Thanks for
I
calling,
love you guys
man.
too, man. Bye-bye.
Always good to hear from you. Speaking of Cowboys fans, Kurt, what you got pulled up over there? This may galvanize.
I saw you pointed at it.
This may galvanize Cowboys Nation.
This is a quote from Eagles offensive tackle Jason Peters on why he doesn't like the Cowboys. This is, quote, "It's just the arrogance, the organization, everybody, America's team. Right now, they're not winning. Let's see how many people jump off their bandwagon and how many stay with them. We'll see Sunday."
He's talking about us.
You know what?
The organization. That is us.
You know what's so funny, Jason? We've been 4 in this before, 3 in that, and we still standing tall, brother. So, you know, great comment. You know, get your locker room rallying and going, but it won't. You still can't break us.
There'll still be a lot of Cowboy fans in Phillies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got the enemy right in your back door, man.
Yep.
Enemy right in your back door, man. Wow.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we sat down and talked to Rod Smith last week, and then we've got some other. I think Douglas has some audio from the show with Alvin Harper last night.
I do.
Later on in the show. So let's go pay some bills, and when we come back, we'll hear from Rod Smith on Hanging with the Boys.
A man's Stetson doesn't just protect him from life's elements. It projects an unstoppable and legendary spirit, just like the men wearing silver and navy on the field every Sunday. Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. They are still the official crown of all self-respecting Cowboys. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find Stetson hats in the Pro Shop or at Stetson.com today.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Playmaker, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The Playmaker includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized Intense Therapy lip balm and a Cowboys can cooler. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word Cowboys. The Jack Black Playmaker, $10, free shipping.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with sideline access and photo ops with current players, alumni, and cheerleaders. That's not all, though. You'll get to talk X's and O's with Senior Director of Player Personnel Will McClay, and of course with yours truly, me, Brian Broaddus. You can trust the official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, and with us, you'll travel like a pro. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
While a player can look good on paper, it's when he's out on the field that you really find out what he's made of. That's why the Cowboys rely on more than just stats and scouting reports when building their team. When picking a tractor, it's why you should rely on more than just specs and features. You've got to take it out and put it to the test. The Cowboys did when they named John Deere their official tractor. Experience one for yourself. Visit myjohndeeredealer.com/football.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Back. Hanging with the Boys. Kurt Daniels, Nate Newton, Shannon Gross.
Yes, sir. Go ahead on,
Douglas Barraclough.
Do your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Kent Garrison on the 1s and 2s.
Yes.
Presley Arians setting the schedule up for us every day.
Thank you.
Who are we missing, Doug? Anybody else working on the show?
Still doing Bubba Bitts doing the thing on the phone?
Bubba Bitts does the thing on the phone.
You know what, man?
Go check out the app.
Bubba Bitts, I'm going to say this to you, my brother. You run to everybody. You ran to Brad Sham and begged. Hey, give me a shout-out, Brad. Give
Van
me a
Der Esch
shout-out.
makes the tackle. By the way, Cowboys employee Brendan Chavez, who works in the internet and TV departments, went to high school, I believe, with your son, Joe Willie.
Yeah, I call him Bubba,
Yeah,
affectionately.
Bubba. And so I saw Bubba coming into the stadium. He said, "Can I get a shout-out today? I'm down on the field working." So, hey, Bubba, how you doing?
I hope he's listening.
Better be. Or
All right, no more shout-outs for him.
Hope you're listening, Bubba.
And we've been trying to get this on forever. But Bubba, I'm finna ask your boss Shannon here to give us an oral report on you right now. And is it A, B, or C? Shannon, break this guy down, Bubba Beats.
Which aspect of his job are we breaking
Which
down?
what?
You emphasize.
When you emphasize part of that.
You kind of emphasize.
Yeah, you emphasize. You did kind of emphasize
What
that.
aspect of his job?
I mean, working for you.
He's a hard worker.
He is a hard worker. He does
When
a
you
great
ask,
job.
he says yes.
You know what, man? That's what we get from the Cowboys. Oh, they work so hard. Okay, is he winning or losing? Because working hard just don't
He's
get it.
winning. He's winning right now.
Okay.
We're trying to find him more opportunities within the organization.
Oh, so he's working hard and he's been doing the right thing. And, yeah, that sounds like Coach Garrett. We'll find him more opportunities as the game goes on.
He's the best version of himself every day when he shows up.
He's Blake Jordan or he's Rico Gathers? Which one is?
He's Jeff Swaim. He's more consistent.
Okay, all right. Okay.
He's here every day. He's on time.
All right.
We had a little problem with him being on time early in his career.
You did? You worked through that?
A little Des Bryant a little bit.
Okay.
But now we've worked through that.
Okay.
So now
Be on time.
He's like mature Des. He's
Okay.
now on time. So he's,
All right.
That's really about the only
Are you
negative thing I can say about
overpaying
him.
him?
Oh no, no, we don't do that here. In case you don't know, if you're listening out there, if you want to get into the pro sports world, unless you are on the field playing on Sundays,
Thank you.
They do not pay you well.
they
you
don't.
you do it because you love the job, and that's not just here. That is every sports team I've ever known of. Kurt can tell you that. You've been to what? This your third one?
Yeah.
And if you don't walk in the door and get what you think you're worth 3 years from now, you've just lost.
Kurt's got the bling bling though.
Yeah, you got some hardware, Kurt.
Yeah, I was with the Stars when they won the Stanley Cup.
Oh, were you? Did you get anything?
Got a ring.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because the room, that's
I
tradition.
don't have 3, but I got one.
Tradition around sports is not only do the players get a ring, but employees also have the opportunity to get a ring.
It wasn't as fancy as what the players got, but yeah, we got a ring.
They have
You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you, just to have one, it's
Right.
awesome,
Yeah.
man. I remember with Chuck Cooperstein, I worked with him, and I still do sometimes. And man, you know, when I figured they was making, I said, Kurt, man, I mean, not Kurt, but Chuck, they need to give you a brand new one like the players. Oh, he got one, dog. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
They take care of their employees.
Yeah.
Most sports teams do. That's one of the benefits. They usually take a handful of their, or a good number of, depending on how big the organization is. If you make a Super Bowl, most of the teams will take a charter plane with some employees to the Super Bowl and take them to the game. And then if they're fortunate enough to win, sometimes they get to stay for the after party.
Yes.
You get
Merry Christmas
I
to
know.
you.
I think the last Super Bowl here, if you could choose either a ring or a pendant, or a necklace charm. Yeah.
I got my mother and father pendants.
Got the
when I
pendants.
play,
Yeah.
And I think I got my dad's, but my brother got my mom's. They're no longer with us. So I mean, I'll tell you something, man.
You ever wear your old rings?
Nah, man.
No.
Nah, I'm gonna beg Mr. Jones them if we ever go back. I'm
You
gonna be like,
you want one?
Miss Charlotte Anderson.
Get number 4.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you something.
How long did you wear it after each Super Bowl?
Probably about a couple of times.
Just to show it off and then put it
Nah,
up?
just put it on, man. I'm gonna tell you something. And this is what I don't understand. Once you win one, man, you want the next one.
Really?
And that's why it's so hard on the mind and on the body. See, it don't surprise me as a player when the team win a Super Bowl and the next year they just barely make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
It does not, because you think it's hard to win in this league, win a Super Bowl and be in the wrong division. And what I mean by that, we was in the NFC East. The Giants won one year, then the Redskins won, then we won. So what does that tell you? We had animals over here.
Yeah.
So every year it was going to be, and I wish we had it like New England. New England, like, okay, everybody's coming at us, but it's going to be Miami and such and such.
Yeah.
Think about it. Ain't nobody in that division.
Which one was your most memorable? Which one did you enjoy?
The first one was sweet because, everybody thought we was a year away. Mm-hmm. And Alvin Harper, we got some cuts, and Alvin caught that big thing in California, man. Oh, that was sweet. I mean, then we went to out there, man, to do that first Super Bowl.
It was nice. Memories, huh?
Oh my God,
memories
of the way they were.
Well, Douglas, let's roll that Rod Smith interview and take it to break. And when we come back, we'll listen to some of that Alvin Harper stuff. With the boys, Nate, Shannon, Kurt will be here shortly. Rod Smith, we finally shamed you into coming on the show. It only took me 3 times. You were actually waiting on us to get it over here from the podcast. So thank you for hanging out with us, man. We'll make this pretty short.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you having me.
What has been going on? Just tell us about you as a person. What'd you do in the off season? What you been up to this season? Anything fun? Do you have fun?
Yeah, I have fun. I spend time. I got a little daughter, so I spend time with my little girl.
Oh, nice.
But
how old is she?
She's 4. Yeah, she's 4.
Okay.
4 going on 14. But that's my girl. I love her, man. That's my little girl. But other than that, man, just chilling with the family, with my brothers and my sisters, and really just elevating my game. Was getting prepared for this upcoming season. So really just trying to stay focused.
Yeah, just came off the bye week. Did you do anything for the bye week? Did you stay in town? Did you go anywhere?
No. Oh, actually, I did. Yeah, we went back to Columbus. One of my younger brothers, he just finished his high school football career. Yeah. So his last game, I went to go check him out.
Very cool. Is he going to college? Does he have life after high school football?
Oh yeah. He's gonna play ball somewhere. Still deciding where, but he gonna play somewhere.
Okay. All right.
Jay, check this out, man. Let me ask you this question right here. How many brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, all of this stuff? Tell us who you are, where you came from, and what you about, man.
Really, I came from a family. Both mom and dad worked. Nothing was handed out. They always installed the right things about you work hard, you get rewarded. Nothing is handed out. So really, my motto is I go out there and being the athlete that I am, athlete just ain't gonna always cut it. You got to go out there, you got to work hard, and everything I do. So really, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about working hard and less talk, more action.
Yeah, and your brothers, sisters, how many?
We got 5 brothers, 1 sister. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we,
full house.
Yeah. So I'm the second oldest out of everybody. Yeah. So we pretty deep.
All right. Now my next question. I don't know nothing about no video games, but where are you at in the video world? Here with the Cowboys, where do you rank? And out in the nation, where do you rank? And what's your favorite game?
What's my favorite game? I don't know. That new Call of Duty just came out, so I've been rocking on that Call of Duty.
How is it?
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
It looks really cool.
The graphics and everything. It's the best one. It's the best one.
Has it got zombies and stuff?
Yeah, it got the zombies and everything. It's a whole nother level. It's dope.
Did you play it at training camp when they brought it out?
Yeah.
Y'all guys got to preview it a little bit, right?
Yeah, it was dope. You can tell what a little bit of things they critiqued like before they put it out. But yeah, it's one of the best games I've played.
Where you ranked? Here and in the nation, baby.
I mean, here. I think I'm one of the top guys. But in the nation, I'd be clowning myself if I said I'm up there because it's some guys that play the game from morning till night.
Right. Yeah.
Who all do you play with on the team?
Pretty much all the running backs. Zeke, Darius, Jordan. D will be on there. Jalen trying to get back on the game. He took a little break from the game system, but he getting back on there. And who else we playing? A couple other guys. Yeah, a couple guys we playing.
And you the number one. You the number one, then, right?
Out of the running backs.
Out of everything on the team, you number one.
Yeah. I tell you, I like myself in that. I know none of the running backs get better than me for sure.
Yeah,
I know a lot of the D-line guys. They like playing PUBG. So
I don't want to play PUBG.
You don't get on PUBG?
Nah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of that or Fortnite.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not.
Fortnite guy,
I don't know, man. It's just something different. I always been a duty guy, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duty, D-U-T-Y, not D-O-O-D-I-E, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Okay. So when you do have free time and you know you're not hanging with your daughter, man, is there any other hobbies that you just get into that you like that's good for the mind, body, and soul?
I mean, you know what I'm saying, I've been in the limelight all my life, so I'm a pretty chill to myself dude nowadays. I be at home chilling, man, on Netflix. I'm a big movie dude. Big movie.
What's your movie?
Movies. I mean, I'm into any of the Marvels, from the movies to the TV shows.
So you like Spider-Man, the Hulk,
Spider-Man,
Adventures,
Iron Man.
Iron Man. Oh, that's me too, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Netflix Marvel series that they have out? Luke Cage is probably my favorite right now.
Right, Luke Cage dope, but you know they just dropped a new season of Daredevil.
I haven't watched it yet.
The new season just came. Daredevil came out, but the Punisher. If you ain't seen the Punisher,
oh
my God!
The Punisher get that.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Punisher's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Jessica Jones. Yeah, it's a couple dope ones out there though.
Iron Fist. I'm not a huge fan.
You know what?
I don't like his personality, man. He kind of. I can't figure him out yet.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's weird.
I stay away from Netflix, but you finna get me off into that.
Oh man, I'm talking about from cop shows to, man, come on, man, I do it all, man.
Get on the train,
I'm a movie dude, man. Like from Netflix, Hulu, you know what I'm saying? Amazon, all that. I watch movies, man.
You seem you and your brother just have this really cool, chilled, laid back attitude. I don't ever see y'all in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Is that just your whole family? Is that your upbringing, or is that just something that you kind of grown into? But you guys just seem to always be. Nothing really bothers you. You never get down. You're just always smiling.
I mean, we always been laid back, real chill. You know, being able to get along with everybody. But at the same time, like it's times I done seen him. I know when he's mad. He probably can, like, he will. We try not to show it, but I can tell when he's mad, and he can tell when I'm mad. I show it a little more than him. So. But yeah, I try not to show it, but for the most part, man, we chill, man. You know, they call it smooth, big smooth, little smooth, you know? So that's just what it is.
Hey. So now we started to stay away from football. But, man, you had me geeked this preseason. I'm thinking Cowboys finna give you some big tote time, bro.
Oh, yeah. Man, it was a dope experience for me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you understand, like, my story and how I got into the NFL.
I watched it.
The opportunities. They was always slim. So, really last year, coming off the year I had and then going into this year, it was kind of set in stone. Like, I know I belong here. I know I can make plays on the big stage. So, really, it was my first time starting in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? Even though it was preseason, I still counted.
Hold on, man. Dre and Leon trying to get in on our video, man.
They just did.
Dre be hating on
him, man. Yeah. Oh, Dre, I know you not, Dre. Yeah.
So who do you, in your downtime, who do you hang out with on the team? Who do you spend the most time with outside of football? Or do you? Or do you just like, I need to get away from these guys?
I mean, I kind of get away, get on my own. But when I do hang with, obviously I hang with my brother. Mm-hmm. But Zeke, me and Zeke, we've been tight. We've been hanging since the college days, Yeah. So pretty much Zeke, the running backs, I always show, me and the running backs, we always got a strong bond every year. But I hang, believe it or not, I hang with a lot of defensive dudes too. I don't know why. I got a little defense in my heart.
That's because you still like to hit people, right?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I'm on special team. I kick it off. I kick the game off every Sunday.
That's awesome.
Hey, do you ever think about trying to get on that kickoff return for us? You trying to get into that, or you just let it ride how it go?
I mean, I just let it ride. If they kick it to me, I know what to do. I know what to do with the ball in my hand for sure. But yeah, man, I love to take on, you know what I'm saying, any type of role like that. I know what I can do with the ball in my hand. So we'll see. You never know what happens.
Man.
Okay, the important question now: what's going to happen? And when does Ohio State and Michigan play this year? It's in a week or two, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's coming up.
What's going to happen on the field there?
What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's going to be, man. If you know about that rivalry, it's one of the biggest rivalries, you know what I'm saying?
It is, man.
In sports, man. But it's going to be hype. It's going to be pumped up. Both sides going to be, they're going to come to bring it. They're going to play harder than played all year, you know what I'm saying? That game is the only game that matters at this point.
Not going to be any trash talking,
You know what, man?
Oh, it's going to be a lot of trash talking.
Locker room,
a lot of trash talking.
You know what bothers me more? Okay, y'all had that little slip up against Purdue, as I'm correct.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't like how far they dropped.
Yeah.
Because every year, man, y'all had maybe that one game where y'all may win it, but it looks bad. But I didn't like how they played us in the polls, man.
Yeah.
I'm all about the big school. He'll tell you, I'm all about. I need Ohio State, Michigan, all of them at the end because that Final Four got to be.
It got to be epic. You know, you got to have the best team, the big dogs. Yeah, no doubt. But I mean, they always, you know, what I'm saying, judge us hard like that. Right. You know, if Ohio State lose, it's the conference not good enough. They really not that good. Yeah. But I've been hearing that, you know, since I was growing up, you know, and we always, you know, proved doubt us wrong when we, you know what I'm saying, get on the big stage. You know, we don't disappoint. We go out and give a good game. But all you can do is, man, just keep playing ball and just see what happens. You know, anything can happen.
That's right.
All right, before we let you go, play a little game. 5 questions. Okay. Just rapid fire. Just don't put too much thought into it. Just give us your answer.
Off top of the head.
Off top of the head. Ready?
I got you.
All right. Favorite dinosaur?
Reptar.
Yes.
You got a different one.
Yes.
You got different.
Raptor. Everybody has said T-Rex so far. Okay. Dream car?
Benz.
What kind? Any kind?
Beans. Sound good. Beans.
What would your last meal be?
Steak, medium well.
Okay. What sides?
Mashed potatoes and cream corn.
Okay. Dream vacation spot or dream vacation experience?
It's tough, man. Brazil or Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Already been to Puerto Rico, though.
Yeah?
It's dope out there. It's dope.
You got to go to Brazil next time D-Will goes.
Oh, yeah. I go.
Take you.
Yeah, I go with him.
And celebrity crush?
Man, Rihanna. It's a lot of them, but Rihanna out the gate.
All right. And then one more question. I'm going to start asking everybody this. What's the story behind your number?
Behind my number?
Yeah. Is there a story, or you just be like, just give me?
Man, so for growing up, you know what I'm saying, I'm into movies, right? So I grew up watching, like, before every game, every high school game, we used to always watch Friday Night Lights. You know what I'm saying? And I like that Boobie Miles character that, you know what I'm saying, grew on me. You feel me? So really, you know what I'm saying, when I seen that how he got hurt and he ain't never really get to, you know what I'm saying, accomplish his dreams, I always told myself if I ever had the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, I wear the 4-5 if it's available.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the story behind it.
And I see people on social media, like your old teamates and stuff, calling you Boobie and stuff. That's the story behind it?
Oh yeah, I've been rocking with Boobie since high school, since back to Fort Wayne, Indiana days.
All right.
One more. This is it. What word or phrase describes you?
So deep before we leave. So deep.
Survivor.
Okay.
I like it. Well, Rob, we appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks for coming on the show with us. Thanks for hanging out.
Survivor, baby.
Anytime, baby.
Right back on Hanging with the Boys.
A man's Stetson doesn't just protect him from life's elements. It projects an unstoppable and legendary spirit, just like the men wearing silver and navy on the field every Sunday. Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. They are still the official crown of all self-respecting Cowboys. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Find Stetson hats in the Pro Shop or at Stetson.com today.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Playmaker, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The Playmaker includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized Intense Therapy lip balm and a Cowboys can cooler. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word Cowboys. The Jack Black Playmaker, $10, free shipping.
Star Sports Tours is the only official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, offering exclusive game weekend travel packages with sideline access and photo ops with current players, alumni, and cheerleaders. That's not all, though. You'll get to talk X's and O's with Senior Director of Player Personnel Will McClay, and of course with yours truly, me, Brian Broaddus. You can trust the official fan travel partner of the Dallas Cowboys, and with us, you'll travel like a pro. Visit cowboystravel.com to book your travel package today.
While a player can look good on paper, it's when he's out on the field that you really find out what he's made of. That's why the Cowboys rely on more than just stats and scouting reports when building their team. When picking a tractor, it's why you should rely on more than just specs and features. You've got to take it out and put it to the test. The Cowboys did when they named John Deere their official tractor. Experience one for yourself. Visit myjohndeeredealer.com/football.
Hangin' with Cowboys.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Back. The Star in Frisco Thursday.
Did I read my underwear ad?
You did.
Okay.
Santa is coming to the Star in Frisco. Woohoo! Book an appointment to have your photo taken with Santa and his Dallas Cowboys cottage located inside Fans United at the Star November 19th through December 24th. Visit thestarinfrisco.com for details and book your appointment today. And our buddy Ted Barnett loves him some Santa Claus.
Loves Christmas.
He can't wait till Christmas is over. Love you, Ted.
Who is Ted?
Fish Killer.
Fish Killer.
Oh, yeah, Fish Killer loving Christmas.
Love Christmas.
Yeah.
Loves Christmas. Well, fellas, that interview went a little bit longer than we
Ran out of
thought.
time,
And we
didn't
got to go play 2-minute drill today. So we're going to get out of here. Kurt?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow you're out.
I'm out.
You're hopefully second to last treatment, right?
Hopefully, yeah.
So you'll be hooked up for
I'll be
several hours.
Several hours of fun.
Drip, drip.
Does the lady come in still the same lady?
She hadn't forgot your medicine again, has she?
I'll make sure she doesn't
Because
tomorrow.
Nate and I will go whip her ass.
Wow.
I will know tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Mama Gross, right?
Tomorrow is Mama Gross.
Oh,
and
Mama Gross.
And what else? What else is on deck for tomorrow, Douglas? What do we got?
We have a couple of highlights from last night's Cowboys Radio Network show that you hosted.
Yeah.
And
your
Brian Brothers.
first national radio hosting gig.
Oh,
National.
That was national.
Wow.
It was
Look at
regional.
you, big
Regional.
time.
Regional.
We'll call it regional.
Okay. All right.
But it was on the network.
Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
Look
Yeah.
at me. Only because Nate couldn't do it, so they got really desperate.
It worked out
It wasn't
very
desperate.
well.
It worked out great. I knew you would be good, man.
Yep.
It was fun. A lot of fun. So, Kurt, well, good
Yes,
luck
sir.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Let us know how it goes.
So so you be hooked up in both arms?
One arm, just laying there.
Drip, drip, drip.
Drip. Fun.
So how many did they run through you? About 8 bags?
Yeah, something like that. I'll be there a long time.
So do you have to use the restroom a lot?
Yeah, but that little pole thing moves around.
You got a
so
portable drip?
Oh, yeah, portable.
Yeah.
I can fly out of there.
You ever had that before?
Portable drip?
Yeah. Back in college or anything?
I don't think so. We're going to explain what that is.
Use your imagination, Kurt. Well, brother, we'll be thinking about you.
All right, thank you,
We only
sir.
got 2 more of these left, and then
Let's hope.
let's hope, because I'm tired of shaving my head.
Oh, you don't need to.
You ain't
I know.
shaved in a while, bro.
Neither of you.
You got a baby afro.
I know.
Teeny
See what
weeny
happens.
afro.
See what happens. See how these test results come back. When are you getting your results back, by the way?
Hopefully tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Well, will you text us and let us know what's
Sure.
going on? Are you lying?
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
Just
No,
you don't be
try.
under sedation, do you? You don't be sedated, do you?
No.
Because the last person we had
They do give
sedated
me-
called this show kind of
Yeah, no, I won't
went
do that.
south.
All right.
They do give me a bunch of Benadryl, so I usually fall asleep for a while.
Okay. Well, text us when you find out your results.
All right.
Doesn't matter how late it is.
Okay.
It can be midnight. I'm sure I'll be up.
Do you make a liquor
Have one
run
for
on
me.
the way in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
Thank you,
We'll be
sir.
thinking about you tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks for showing up. Nate, thanks for bringing it. Douglas, thanks for doing what you do. Kent,
2-minute drill.
thanks for getting us on all the airs. And Presley, thanks for doing what you do. We will be back. Nate and I will be back tomorrow. We'll take some phone calls. We'll talk to Mama Gross, listen to some Alvin Harper, and then party because it's Friday on Hanging with the Boys.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!